but you also, as a human being, can do it on your own. Okay? And if you feel that you can't do it on your own, I already mentioned it earlier. Don't just stay stuck. Don't just stay stuck. Reach out to a professional and get the help. Reach out to someone like me, get on a call with me so we can have a conversation and we can shift that energy. Okay? And we can get you in a new year. Okay, but anyway, so let's go back. So if that decreases, that's why you're noticing, if I told you before, if you're noticing that low vibrating energy in the negative, right? The negative. That's why adding daily pleasure, you guys. And pleasure, I know, to release dopamine, it's not just pleasure. So like let's say daily pleasure. So, you get pleasure if you're a woman, and let's say masturbation. Yeah, you get pleasure in masturbation. So if you are in masturbation, it truly releases dopamine, which is so amazing. It helps you calm things down. It's like when you have sex. Okay, same thing. It's like when you have sex. When you have sex, that releases the dopamine and it helps you level out. Yes. And there's also other ways to level your dopamine. You need the dopamine and the chemicals, and that influences your mood, because that's going to influence your mood. Think about that. That truly influences your mood, and when you are dealing with your pleasure response. Okay? When you're dealing with your pleasure response, and being happy makes you healthier. Seriously. Sometimes people are like, how are you happy? Like, what are you doing? I am looking inwards and I am deciding to be happy. Yeah, I'm deciding to be happy. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing things to decide to be happy. So I'm taking care of my happiness by dealing with what I'm talking about. Okay? So let me tell you guys about this. And you guys write a couple things down, because we're going to be finishing up and I want to make sure that you get all of this, okay? So a lot of times you'll hear, professionals and coaches like me, we talk about certain things like this and they seem really simple, right? But you know what's interesting? They can seem simple, but if we're not applying them, then they're not going to work. I know. And the things that I'm going to talk about are things that all of us, everybody, can apply on a day-to-day basis. Because I say that we don't have a time issue, because we all have the same amount of hours in a day, and we're always like, oh, we're so busy. We're only busy for the things that we are busy for. Because if you look at your whole day, and and especially like I was talking about, like us, us single women. I mean, I'm not single anymore, but I got you. And even when you're married, there's a lot going on. It doesn't matter if you're single, you're not, get really, 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 really busy. And if we are not prioritizing ourselves, then things will completely, what I say, get off track. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's slow things down and let's do things a little differently, and let's do it in a way that can actually help you feel better and getting yourself feeling better, so you can go out, seriously, mama, and start attracting, a different energy of men that are also with the good energy. Okay, we're gonna say bye to the we're gonna say bye to those guys that are like draining your energy. Holy moly, let them go. Let them go. Bring people into your life that have good energy. Good energy. It makes a difference. Oh my gosh. You know when you talk about, like, if you ever been around, like, go somewhere, you have that Debbie Downer girl, and you're like, oh Lordy. And you're like, oh, I'm not feeling good, because she's just like negative and bringing the energy down. No. No room for that. Okay. I hope this is really resonating with you, and I hope that you really do something to shift it.